In this chapter, a desperate Flora Ackroyd reveals the true identity of my mysterious neighbor and enlists his help. This brings the famous Hercule Poirot into the investigation, much to the displeasure of the local police, who have now firmly fixed their suspicions on the missing Ralph Paton. On the following morning, I hurried over my round. On my return, Caroline came into the hall to greet me.
Flora Ackroyd is here. She's very anxious to see you. She's been here half an hour.
Flora was sitting on the sofa, dressed in black, nervously twisting her hands together. I was shocked by the sight of her face. All the color had faded from it.
Dr. Shepard, I have come to ask you to help me.
Of course he'll help you, my dear.
I want you to come to the Larches with me.
The Larches?
To see that funny little man?
Yes, you know who he is, don't you? Why, he's Hercule Poirot, the private detective. A year ago, he retired and came to live down here. Uncle knew who he was, but promised not to tell anyone.
So that's who he is. I've just heard of him. You want to go and see him. Now, why?
To get him to investigate this murder, of course. Don't be so stupid, James.
I've got to persuade him. I have to.
Flora, be guided by me. I advise you not to drag this detective into the case.
I know why you say that. You're afraid, but I'm not. I know Ralph better than you do. He may have done foolish things, wicked things even, but he wouldn't murder anyone.
No. I never thought it of him.
Then why did you go to the Three Boars last night? After Uncle's body was found, I went there this morning. They told me what they must have told you last night, that he went out at about 9 o'clock and never came back.
Leaving his luggage behind?
I don't care. There must be a simple explanation, and that's why we must go to Hercule Poirot. They do suspect him. A man from Cranchester, Inspector Raglan, a horrid, weaselly little man. He had been to the Three Boars before me asking questions. He must think Ralph did it.
Are you quite sure it is the truth we want?
You're not sure. I am. I know Ralph better than you do.
Since the girl was determined, I was forced to give in. An old woman with an immense Breton cap opened the door of the Larches to us.
Monsieur le Docteur, Mademoiselle, I have heard. It is horrible. I offer Mademoiselle all my sympathy. In what way can I serve you?
I want you to find the murderer.
But the police will do that, will they not?
They might make a mistake. Please, M. Poirot, won't you help us?
If I go into this, you must understand one thing clearly. I shall go through with it to the end. The good dog, he does not leave the scent. You may wish that, after all, you had left it to the local police.
I want the truth.
All the truth?
All the truth.
Then I accept, and I hope you will not regret those words. Now, tell me all the circumstances.
Thus enjoined, I plunged into a careful narrative. Poirot listened carefully, his eyes on the ceiling. I included my visit to the Three Boars and the discovery of Ralph's disappearance.
You have not the trust in me of Miss Flora, but no matter. What we have to look at is this. Captain Paton is missing, under circumstances which call for an explanation.
Poirot suggested an immediate visit to the police. We found Inspector Davis outside the station with Colonel Melrose, the chief constable, and the Weasley, Inspector Raglan from Cranchester.
The case is going to be plain as a pikestaff, not the least need for amateurs to come butting in.
It is true that I have retired. I have a horror of publicity. I must beg that in the case of my being able to contribute something, my name may not be mentioned.
Raglan's face lightened a little.
Well, we must put you wise to the latest developments, M. Poirot.
That butler business is all bunkum. The fingerprints were nothing like Parker's, and yours and Mr. Raymond's don't fit either, Doctor.
What about those of Captain Ralph Paton?
I see you don't let the grass grow under your feet, Mr. Poirot. We're going to take that young gentleman's fingerprints as soon as we can lay hands upon him. He's believed to be in serious money difficulties. And I've got a pair of his shoes here with rubber studs. I'm going up now to compare them with those footmarks.
We all drove up to Fernley. Poirot chose to examine the study first. Colonel Melrose unlocked the door and ushered us in.
Are you a man of good observation, Dr. Shepherd? When you broke the door down, how was the fire? Was it low?
I really can't say. I didn't notice.
One must always proceed with method. To find out about the fire, I must ask the man whose business it is to observe such things.
A bell pull is tugged. A distant jingle is heard.
Parker, when you broke down the door last night, what was the state of the fire?
It had burned very low, sir. It was almost out.
Ah, anything else different in the room?
Yes, sir. This chair was drawn out a little more.
He indicated a big grandfather chair, pulling it out about 2 feet from the wall, facing the door.
Voilà ce qui est curieux. Who pushed it back, I wonder?
Surely it isn't important.
It is completely unimportant. That is why it is so interesting. Everyone concerned in these cases has something to hide.
Have I?
I think you have. Mr. Ackroyd admitted someone by the window. It must have been someone well known to him. We cannot approach a solution until we know who that visitor was.
Just then, Colonel Melrose returned, looking animated.
That telephone call has been traced at last. It did not come from here. It was put through to Dr. Shepherd at 10,005 last night from a public call office at King's Abbot Station. And at 10,023, the night mail leaves for Liverpool. But